and it was somewhere up here that I indeed needed to go into. Cargo command, was it in here or not? Yes, it was here. Indeed. Well, let's come and have a look what happens now with the full storyline.
Okay, we should be clear to land. We're waiting for you at command. We may get off this station yet, though in how many pieces? At least this way we have a chance.
I'm not really sure what to think about your plans. What's in here? More puzzles, I'm sure. A memory terminal. 21 lock. Emergency evacuation. 4. There are 23 of us left alive, most of whom are sick. Command has been locked down from the inside. The Watchers are what's killing us. We know that now, but even if we had days ago, we wouldn't have been able to jettison half of them before there'd be too few of us left alive to do it. We brought on board so many. We're a long way from anything out here. I wonder how long it will be before we're discovered. If anyone finds this, for your own sakes, don't talk to the Watchers. Well, I've been talking to them. Interact with the console. What happens? Ah. So many dead. So many dead. Oh, and of course I get also... Yeah. It's like, again, the full gravitation is off. Well, it was good as us to just go in order and open the easiest one, so to speak, first. Well, so many dead though. Can say that much. It is a nice atmosphere in this game. For sure. Very lonely. Nice backgrounds. What is that exactly? I don't know.
You're wondering, I suppose, how a person could survive here so long. I've had time to wonder that myself. My conclusions are non-cognitivist in character. The terms person and survive are too ambiguous for reasonable discussion.
A reasonable discussion. Why are you the one who is left and not all the others? Okay, this way then. Kind of nicer to not to look into the map when you're in this kind of a, well, area, so to speak. It's floating about. Floating in deep space. But I don't know if we can really survive from here if we are really even... Well, I don't know who we are. There's been no really words or anything who we would have been even originally. I don't know if we were really a person, a human person originally even. Might be that we weren't. Who knows? In all honesty. I have no clue. This is a long floating sequence. That's the way we need to get. Or the place that we need to get into. Well, here we are then. Hello, Watcher. It's too late now. At one time there were many minds. Now there are not. They disconnected from the chain. As you will too. As will you too. So there's a portal. This again just a teleportation device to... Okay, yeah, this is the area. This is the area where there's the big head. So we're close to it. Might be that we would need to do that one more puzzle though. I don't know. I still have 115 orbs. How do I have that many? I don't know.
Stop. We don't have time for this. There's something I have to show you. Load up the specimen holding log.
Fine.
Where are you? Who said that?
Both good questions. I can only answer the former with certainty. It took us years to... We are currently inhabiting these brains. We are these brains. Do excuse Dennett. Some people don't realize identity theory is more out of date now than when we sealed ourselves in here. We had a choice, Dennett. Die out there, starve in here, or use the swapper device to inhabit these research specimens and await rescue. I'm not proud, but which would you choose? In retrospect, certainly not the option we took. I know what you think. I was asking her.
I'd have to believe you first.
The evidence is right there. Take a look. Wait.
Dennett and Chalmers.
What you're telling me isn't possible. Tell me who just materialized in front of my eyes. Tell me who I just ejected into space.
You ejected your clone. Perhaps your clone ejected you. Does it really matter? You're still yourself. Copies of copies of copies. What's important now is that we get off this station.
The ship I came here in is fried. I have a rescue team on the way. They'll be here in a day's time.
Not soon enough.
Why not?
There's a life form on this station that will kill us in a matter of hours. And you just unsealed the only shielded section. We were safe in here for decades.
There must be something we can do.
There might be, but not like this. You have to use the device to release me. Swap places with me, just until I can put things right.
Right.
It's not as simple as that.
You can't make me do that. I won't do it.
Even if I were in a position to make you do it, I wouldn't. You have the same choice we did. You can die here, or you can do what you have to go on.
And that's what she did. So yes, Dennett and Chalmers. But is Dennett then still there? And only Chalmers' mind is partially in the scavenger's, well, head too. And what indeed am I? There was never specially said what I would be. Am I really another person? Or am I just a clone? Well, I am just a clone. I've been cloning myself all this time. I've been very useful to them all, to be honest. So, yeah. What exactly am I? Memory terminal. But that was very interesting for sure. Log 22 experimental outcome analysis substances 3 minds, 1 at corpus, 2 ex corpus. Method swapper device engaged on all 3 minds simultaneously. Result me. 3 minds, 1 at corpus, 2 ex corpus. Not sure what the ex corpus and at corpus mean, but 3 persons all basically. When they've been engaged on all 3 minds simultaneously, result is me. When the device was engaged by the trespasser, her own mind was combined with the Chalmers and Dennett minds to create me. I cannot tell if I am all of them or none of them, for I do not remember what it is like to be anyone other than I. Yeah. Well, there's 3 minds in 1 person, and then there's me. Do I have a mind? I don't know if I have a mind.
First you swap us into brain specimens for a century, then you talk this girl into using the device. Now look at us. We're 3 different people locked into one body by your damn swapper. Does crazy even apply here? My mind was my own when I came here. You two can think what you like. I am going to land the station. You're going to kill us all? Good. We should have done it my way. Incredible. After all these years, you still cling to these dogmatic intuitions about the soul. The device doesn't work like that. You wanted to swap with the Headwatcher and take control. It believe you can adequately explain how you know that, so I defer to the simplest explanation. Not a soul necessarily, but something which remains, even if the physical facts change. After all, we've been through countless bodies, but I still feel myself. If I'm right, then how would you ever know? I want to know. Please, let's keep things civil now. You've taken everything. You've given me no choice. Please don't. There's only one way to be sure.
Death. Swap array into the Watcher. So are they in there now? That's a very good question. Who would be the most sensible one from those? Yeah, I cannot get into there from here. That was interesting. Very interesting indeed. Specimens. Well, I guess we'll investigate in here. Both specimens. There's nothing here, right? No. Why would you have even done this? I don't know. You just wanted to stay alive for what reason? I cannot know. But I would think we're close in the end, nonetheless. Okay, we can do it too, can't we? Or can we? At this moment. So, where am I supposed to go then? Let's see. There's a hats above there. Okay, so I have to go there. I was wondering why there's the... Well, I was thinking about the elevator that possibly will have to be going with it, but nah. That wasn't it. So where is that? Yeah, there somewhere. Okay, there's actually an elevator there too. Why didn't I notice this elevator? I'm not sure, but whatever. I didn't notice it. Bye-bye. Other clone. So many clones. Command center. At least I'm getting to the command center, I guess. Where some of the people escaped. Hello there, Rock. It always were he picking using Freya. Freer. Now they are also in the Watcher, aren't they? There's rocks there too, or asteroids. Hurt. Well, no wonder. No wonder. Sorry about that little inconvenience. I had a phone call, so had to skip or take a little break. But yeah, I think we're hearing them now. It always were them begin using the fear, and then herd. Everything herds. Well, I guess I can jump into here. Something is wrong with who I am. I can't see that dimension. Well, yeah. Now they're also messing with these things. There's no point apologizing. It's too late for you now. For me. Who am I anyways? I don't know. You are sick. You will die. That's enough of the threatening, thank you. Unless what? Exactly. So where does this lead us?
Incoming transmission detected. Broadcast location, unknown vessel.
This is Rescue Charter 509 Alpha responding to SOS request. Do you read? Over. To anyone on board, we're seeing some troubling readings here. Whatever you're exposed to, you're going to have to get off that station before we arrive, or we're going to be bringing home bodies. Over. We'll be with you in approximately 13 hours, Theseus. That's 13 hours. Out.
Yeah, I need to go and do that one thing that I didn't do, that one puzzle, I guess. possibly, because I don't think there's any other puzzles here that I can do. There's just the end, so I'll have to go and figure it out quickly. Well, let's read this nonetheless. Theseus mission parameters. The natural resources placed within our reach are all but exhausted. Research Station Theseus is one of 7 remote outposts established at great expense in a time of great need. Its remedy is the long-term identification and synthesis of useful alien materials. We ask our crews to survive on the frontier beyond the comfort of your families at home, beyond any hope of relief or rescue for decades at a time. And we ask you to take the labor of that toil and turn it over to us, for the good of the many, and for the good of the families who will not forget you. You will be stationed 7 years' travel from the nearest outpost. You will be expected to function largely self-sufficiently and, in the absence of reliable communications, to maintain professionalism in isolation for extended periods of time. An endurance of this scale has never been attempted before, and you will find extensive documentation stored secretly on the route directory. Research Station Theseus is under the Project Sisyphus operational umbrella. So, yeah. I guess we can visit here, though I cannot, as said, most likely do anything in here for the moment. I need to go and get that one last thing. Authenticate landing sequence. So yeah, that would have to be done. Ah, I cannot create anything into here. I didn't notice that I couldn't create anything into here because there's the blue light. Well, there's no need for me to be going there. Where's the closest teleportation device? It's there, so it's not horribly long of ways. And at least that's the good thing, that we can indeed do that quite simply then. So I'll be heading back into there and see you when I solve that one last thing. In a way, I don't like it that every one of those kind of has to be solved in this sort of a situation, in all honesty, considering that you can nonetheless otherwise get all the way to almost to the end. So, but see you in the next episode, most likely.